Here at Kauffman Stadium, the Kansas City Royals played host to the visiting New York Yankees, who sent out their ace Luis Severino, making his 10th start of the year with a sub-3 ERA at 2.56. And we'll start things off in the bottom half of the first with Sevy on the bump. John Jay starts the game off by extending his hitting streak to 11 games with a single up the middle. And then the next batter up would be Mike Moustakas, who grounds out to first base, and then Bird goes 3-6-1 double play, 2 outs in the inning just like that. But then Salvador Perez draws a full count walk. He takes his base. Next batter up is Lucas Duda. Gets ahead in the count 2-1 and drills one over the head of Aaron Judge in right field. Perez is able to move at the third base. Duda into second. And it's runners on second and third for the Royals with 2 outs. And it brings up Jorge Soler, who drills one into left center field. And it's not going to be enough to get out of here, but it is going to be able to hit the warning track and bounce up over the wall for a ground rule double. 2-0 Royals is the lead. That brings up Alex Gordon. 1-2 count, takes a swing. Is it gone? Well, there's a bear shit in the woods. 2-run shot for Alex Gordon, his 5th home run of the season. Makes it a 4-0 Royals lead in the first inning. Move on for Danny Duffy now. The left-hander got the nod for Kansas City. His 10th start of the year, also a sub-3 ERA for him. And in the top half of the third, got himself in a bit of a jam as he walks Clint Frazier, first and second for the Yankees. With 1 out, brings up Ronnie Torreyes, who grounds out to third base. Moustakas goes around the horn, 5-4-3, inning-ending double play. Duffy gets out of the jam. Bottom half of the fourth now as Alex Gordon goes up the middle with it into center field. Gardner somehow misses it, and Gordon turns his single into stretching over to third base. He reaches third on the error with 1 out. That brings up Whit Merrifield, who takes a 3-2 count, grounds it over to shortstop. Didi fires a strike to Greg Bird, who somehow drops it at first. 5-0 is the lead now for the Royals. Move things on to the top of the 5th, where Didi Gregorius is going to bloop one down the right field line for a single. Next batter up would be Brandon Drury, who is down 0-1 in the count, but takes a pitch over the head of Escobar into left field. Gordon's there to cut it off, and it's first and second now for the Yankees with 1 out. Austin Romine would then pop up into right field. Soler's there, fires into the cutoff. Everybody stays where they are, so still first and second. Clint Frazier gets a single past the diving glove of Lucas Duda. They do not send Didi in from third base. So it's bases loaded, 2 outs as Ronnie Torreyes pops one up into shallow right field. Soler ranges over, puts it away for out number 3. It's still 5-0 Royals. Bottom half of the 7th now as John Jay is going to get one over the glove of Didi Gregorius, tips off the very top of his glove. Run comes in to score, 6-0 Royals. Luke Hochevar comes in for the second time this season, recently called up from AAA Omaha. And with the worked a 1-2-3 7th inning, came in for a second inning of work in the 8th, gave up a double to the backup catcher Austin Romine. And that would be the end of Hochevar's day, so Bert Smith comes on out of the pen for the 18th time this year. Ronnie Torreyes comes to the plate later in the inning with 1 out. He gets drilled in the back of the thigh, so it's first and second, 1 out. Brett Gardner, single into right field. Everybody moves up 1 base. Romine stays at third. So it's bases loaded, 1 out for Aaron Judge, and he's going opposite way with it down the right field line, and Judge is going to drive in all 3 runs, clears the bases, and also gets in the third himself as the cutoff throw could not get him over at third. So it's all of a sudden, lead is cut in half, 6-3. Brandon Maurer comes in to replace Birch Smith with 1 out, strikes out Greg Bird to get the outs up to 2, and then the next batter up would be Neil Walker. And he grounds out to second baseman Whit Merrifield, who makes a nice play, and it's still 6-3 Royals. Move on to the top half of the 9th, where Kelvin Herrera comes on looking for his 17th save, and he would do that just that by striking out Clint Frazier. As the Royals close this one out, Kelvin Herrera comes on to get the save, and the final score in this is 6 Royals, 3 Yankees, as Kansas City improves to 28-18, and the Yankees drop to 19-27 as they have not gotten off to the best of starts here in 2018. Danny Duffy gets player of the game honors as he went 6 innings, only gave up 4 hits, no runs, and struck out 6. Alex Gordon had a 2-run shot. Lucas Duda had a double that moved runners up into scoring position, and then Jorge Soler had a 2 RBI double as well. With that being said, that's going to wrap things up here for this edition of Kansas City Royals Baseball. I've been your host, Jersey Born, and I'm saying goodbye.
Tell her what I want, what I really want is a Spice Girl, freaking little mama. Says she on a diet, so she only eat bananas. Always in your prime, other women don't align. And when I'm off work, then you know it's bedtime, so let's go.